Now we have a very important topic that is called Diophantine equation. Diophantine equation is the main concept of the number theory. The equation which are in the form like ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 or come in the category of the Diophantine equation. For example, if I write here 2x plus k 3y plus 8 is equal to 0, or maybe possible that the equation directly is not in the form. It can also be in the form like x plus x minus 7y is equal to 12. But you can convert them into this form x plus minus k 7 y plus minus k 12 is equal to 0. Now it is looking similar. The criteria here it is mentioned here. If I write the theorem or the full equation like what is Diophantine equation, then an equation, if you are noting down with me, then please start with me. An equation of the form ax plus k by plus k c is equal to 0 with a should not be equal to 0. That is, there should be some coefficient of x. It means the equation should be in two variable with a should not be equal to 0 and b should not be equal to 0 and c should also not be equal to 0. Sorry, c can be 0 and c is an integer. C is an integer. Now the subject here present an equation and we just write the condition. Now subject helping verb like an equation. Now this will be called as a Diophantine equation. Diophantine equation. And if there exists a solution of this equation, for example, let us consider x0 comma y0 be the solution of the equation, then these solution will satisfy the equation. Therefore it will represent it look like this: ax0 plus k by0 plus k c is equal to 0. A Diophantine equation can have multiple solution as well, not necessary that only fixed solution it will have. We'll understand through the examples. So let me move on the next example. Next one. Example 3x plus k 6y is equal to 18. This is a Diophantine equation and it can have a number of solution. Now how can we determine? By just looking at whether this equation has solution or not solution. This we can determine by finding the value of a comma b and finding GCD of a comma b. Now what are a and b here available? The coefficient of x is a, coefficient of y is b, and you need to determine the GCD of a comma b. Let us consider another variable. For example, if I take let d equal to GCD of a comma b, that is GCD of 3 comma 6. GCD basically highest common divisor of 3 comma 6. So it will be 3. So if D divides C, if D divides C, then it has solutions. It has solutions. Now here I can see that 3 is dividing 18. It means this equation has solutions. It divide 18. Okay. This is the criteria by of determining whether the equation has solution or not. Now your turn. Can you tell me that whether this equation has solution or not? Just take time. Pause the video. Now we need to find out the GCD of 172 and 120. Now we are not going to do the factorization method. What we will do, I will write 172 as a multiple of 120. I cannot multiply 120 by 2 because it will exceed 172. So I will write here 120 multiply 1 plus k 52. Now I will choose 120 and 52. 120 can be written as 52. 52 multiplied 2 will be 104. 104. So I will write here 52 multiplied 2. 104 plus k 16. Now I will pick 52 and 16. 16 3 is 48. 48 plus k 4. Now I will choose 16 and 4. 16 can be written as a multiple of 4 plus k 0. It means hit this 4 is the GCD. Here GCD here is 4 and 4 is dividing 1000. That is this equation has solution. This equation has solution. Equation has solution. The solution we will find later, but here we need to determine only that whether this equation has solution or not. Up to here. Now criteria of finding the solution we will discuss in the next video. But before starting the next video, can you tell me that this equation 2x plus k 10y is equal to 17 is Diophantine equation or not? Or if this is Diophantine equation, then whether the solution exists or not exists. Here you can see that GCD of 2 comma 10 will be 2 and 2 is not dividing 17. That's why this equation does not have any solution. It has no solution. Understood? Now next one.